press record. Okay, let me share my computer screen, and I'm not gonna be able to see everyone, but if you can see my screen, can you put a thumbs up just so I can see? Okay. Ashley, can you hear me still? I can unmute you. Unmute you. Okay, I unmuted you, so you're good. Okay, so me and Ashley are gonna be hosting this call tonight, and what I want to talk to you about, or we want to talk to you about, is explaining what coaching is, how it works, and we do have some more coaches on this call that I would love for them to share their experiences as well towards the end of the call. But me and Ashley are going to be kind of running it and just sharing our personal experiences with you. So Ashley's obviously on the left hand or right hand side. Yeah, right hand side, sorry. I'm on the left. We're actually cousins, so that's how we know each other. But I'm gonna kind of get into my story, and then we're gonna let Ashley share hers. So just a little bit about me. So this is me. I started coaching over 2 years ago. I was a recent college graduate. And I had actually lost 30 pounds in college working with a personal trainer and doing like a very strict workout regimen. And then I came back home because I had gone to college about 2 hours away, came back home, and I gained back 28 out of those 30 pounds. And I had struggled a lot in college with my weight. I dealt with some depression and anxiety because of it. And I was that yo-yo dieter, the girl that like would lose 10 pounds and gain it back, and lose 5 pounds and gain back 15. And it was just like a constant battle. So I found Beachbody through my coach, who I saw posting on Facebook, and I saw her post about the 21-day fix, and I decided to give it a shot. So I did. And I, since May of 2014, or when I started, I've lost over 50 pounds and numerous injuries, and have been able to maintain it for the last year, or year and a half. And I am now a full-time coach. I wasn't always a full-time coach. When I started, was working, I owned my own wedding planning business, and I also was working in a retail store, managing a retail store. So this is like a third job, I guess you could say. When I first started, I had signed up for the discount on Shakeology because I was obsessed with Shakeology, and I decided 2 months into me just being a discount coach, I decided to just give coaching a shot because I had all these people asking me what I was doing, and I saw my results, and I wanted to share that with everyone. So I started coaching while having 2 other jobs, and we'll get into that a little bit later, how that works. But I was doing it, and I was seeing that, my Beachbody income was surpassing those 2 other jobs, and decided to do this full time because this is something I'm super passionate about, and I love helping people. And I just put some extra pictures on there just so y'all can kind of get to know me, because I am a normal person. A lot of people see me on Facebook and they're like, oh, you're like a real person. I'm like, yeah, dude, like I'm real. I'm normal. I've been in a relationship with the boy on here, he's a man, I guess, for 7 years. I love to travel. I have dogs. I don't have a picture of all of them in one picture because we have 4 and they are not cooperative. I was trying to get a picture of them all for today. Wasn't working. So I'm a dog mom. I am just a normal person that loves to help people. So that's just a little bit about me and how I got started. I'm going to hand it over to Ashley, and she can tell you a little bit about her journey.
Hey everybody, can you all hear me? Am I unmuted?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, okay. So my name is Ashley. Like Jessie said, I'm her cousin. Jessie actually introduced Beachbody to me early November 2014, and I repeatedly said no to her. I was super overweight. I was super uncomfortable with myself. Like, I didn't go out unless I was getting blacked out drunk. It was just awful. I would eat my feelings. It was just a horrible thing. And then suffering with depression, anxiety, and also having like panic attacks didn't help any of that. And so I started my journey in June of 2015. as a challenger. And within a month, I was like, look, I need to sign up for this because it gives me the accountability. It makes me want to do what I need to do, eat right, get my workouts in. And I have loved it ever since. It has completely changed my mindset. It's completely changed everything that's been going on in my life. Like Jesse said, like we're normal people just like you, and we're all completely different, but we all have the same goals. We all want to reach those goals, and we do that together. I'm 25. I was a full-time student when I kind of started this. I also was with another company, like another direct sales company, and this has just been completely different. This company actually like gives back to the coaches, gives back to the customers, and these programs and these products work, guys. Like that's the best thing about it. And if you've been in our accountability groups, you can attest to this. You're not just getting a fitness program, you're getting an entire like community of people, and that's what I really needed. So that's just a little bit about me and how I got started with everything.
So the next thing that I want to talk about is our culture and community. So like Ashley said, you're not just getting a fitness program or getting a meal plan and then like by yourself, right? You are a part of a community, you're a part of a culture, and you're part of our team when you join our coaching team. And our team is called Florida Fit. I have the shirt on, you probably see the logo all over my page. But we are a team of, we range in ages. Like I have people that are in college all the way to 50 and 60-year-old women who just want that extra accountability and the extra support. We have moms, we have fur moms, we have, like I said, college kids, people that didn't graduate from college, people that have college degrees, people that didn't graduate from high school. We kind of just range, like it's just, we have full-time teachers and full-time nurses and part-time employees, and it's just kind of, it's just a big range of people, but we are all in this community and this culture, and we are all here for one reason mainly, and that's to better ourselves in our lives. So it's incredible that the people I've met through this, I mean, me and Ashley are cousins, so I knew her before Beachbody, obviously, but I know she's met people, you know, just from her coaching the last year. She's made really good friends in this community, and so have I. And I, in the picture on the left is from our Beachbody cruise that I just went on. And some of these people I had like never met before this cruise, and I felt like they were my best friends when I saw them in person. So it's just an amazing community to be a part of. It's an amazing culture to be a part of, and that is why I love it, because our team is our family. And I know we have coaches on here who will definitely attest to this as well. Like this is something that is indescribable until you're in. Like the support and the community and the culture is just awesome to be around. Ashley, want to add anything to that?
I'll just, just what Jesse said, like this brings you together with so many people that you would never meet otherwise. The main thing for me, like my favorite thing about this is that whether I'm working out or eating right or not, I have an entire community of, women, and there's men too in this. And if I'm having a bad day, I can go to them and they lift my spirits up. They want to see me succeed. They don't want to see me just stop doing what I'm doing. They want to see me go above what I think I'm capable of doing. And that really helps you go a very, very far way when you're trying to reach a goal, whether that's a financial goal or, weight loss or, just building muscle or just even building friends. Like it's an entire community of people that think just like you and that want the same things that you do for yourself. So, yeah.
Okay, so next thing I just want to touch on, I'm not going to go into too much detail about all of our programs and products, but I just want y'all to know what we do as coaches as far as our products and programs go. So I don't know if you're familiar, most of you are probably in our challenge groups, but if you're not in our challenge groups, then you might not know that all of our programs are created by top celebrity trainers. So Tony Horton right here, he's created P90X. P90X2. His newest program, 22-Minute Hardcore, just came out this year, and it's awesome. Sean T, he did T25, Insanity. Size is his newest program. Autumn, who created 21 Day Fix, which is the program that has completely changed my life. Shalene Johnson, who does Shalene Extreme, Turbo Kick, Pio. Pretty much the reason why I wanted to show you all this is because there's so many programs that we offer, and they can relate to anyone. So, if you're just starting out, or you have a medical condition where you can't do high intensity workouts, there's Pio, which is a low impact Pilates and yoga workout. If you love cardio, like I am not a cardio fan, I hate cardio. Insanity or Insanity Max is like the perfect program for you. So what we do as coaches is we invite our friends and family to join our challenge groups, which is our accountability groups that we have, and we get a program that works for them and their goals. So we get the program that works for them, that they want to do. So it's like you're choosing what you want to do. So if you love to dance, Size, we have a new program coming out in a few weeks called Country Heat, and it's a dance program. And it is amazing. It's going to be so much fun. So if you like to dance, that type of thing, that program would be good for you. So you find the program that works for you. And then it also comes with a nutrition plan. So as you can see in the picture I have of me holding the little containers with the booklet and DVDs. So it comes with the DVDs, at-home workouts. It comes with a nutrition plan that tells you exactly what to eat. It tells you how much you should eat. Those little containers are portion control containers. So it tells you just fill the containers up and you pour them on your plate and you're good to go. And then it's also paired with Shakeology. So Shakeology is a full meal replacement shake. It is like nothing out there. Ashley calls it
the fountain of youth. Literally, like, guys, this literally does so much stuff for you. So, like, seriously, like, if you're looking for the fountain of youth, this is the next best thing. I swear by it. Like, it does, like I said, like, it's got prebiotics, probiotics, so it's great for your digestive system. It helps your hair grow, your nails grow. It keeps you full. It's a full meal replacement. And what that means is that it doesn't just give you protein. It also gives you carbs, which you need to burn for energy. They're good carbs. Everything in this is so good for you. Jesse knows this. I could go on for days about Shakeology. Like, I'm wearing a Shakeology apron, guys. Like, seriously. And like, the best thing is that it's all natural, no preservatives, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial flavorings. Everything is hand-picked, hand-inspected, grown from the ground. You can't find that anywhere for what we have it. So,
yeah, it really is awesome. And so as coaches, we start off our own journeys with a program. We drink Shakeology, we follow a meal plan, and we get our own results, and then we share that with our friends and our family, right? And we'll talk about that in a little bit because that's something that I want to touch on, but I just wanted to go over the products and programs just a little bit so y'all can kind of familiarize, because I know, like, I've heard so many people say, oh, I don't know what Beachbody is, and I'm like, well, do you know what P90X is? Well, yeah. Like, well, that's a Beachbody program. So I just wanted to kind of go over that. The next thing we're going to talk about is what we do as coaches, because that's why you're here, right? You want to know what we do as a coach, what a coach is. So there's different types of coaches, and we all kind of do different things. I am a full-time coach, so I'm going to do something differently, or my day is going to look a lot different than Ashley's day, right? So first, what is a coach? A coach is a leader, a motivator. You're an accountability partner. You are willing to put in some effort and work. This does take work if you want to grow it as a business. If you are just here for the discount, perfectly fine too. But if you want this to be some extra income or just to cover the cost of your own Shakeology, that is doable too. Like I said, we have moms, military wives, students, full-time employees, stay-at-home moms, all on our team. What a coach isn't, and a lot of people think that a coach has to be, is a nutritionist or a fitness expert, a personal trainer. You don't have to be any of these things. You don't have to have any type of fitness background or certification. You don't have to have sales expertise. You didn't have to go to school to be a business, to get your business degree, or anything like that. So those are what a coach is and what a coach isn't. And then for me, actually, I'm going to let Ashley talk about what she does part-time as a part-time coach, and then I'll talk about what I do as a full-time coach.
So, like Jesse said, they're completely different. I work 9 to 5 every single day. So from 9 to 5, I have to focus on my day job. I come home and I literally work out and I drink my Shakeology and I just post about it on Facebook. I share it with my friends and family, and if they want to join me, that's great. I put them in my accountability groups with our entire team, and that's basically what I do. But the majority of my day is not spent doing Beachbody stuff. I don't have time to sit in front of a computer. I do a lot of work from my phone, and I'm sure Jesse does too. So, but I mean, that's the big difference. Like, you don't have to want to quit your job. You don't have to want to do this all day long, 9 to 5. You can just be a part-time coach and work on yourself and work on the people that you love around you. You don't even have to do that. You can just work on yourself, like Jesse said, and be a discount coach.
And so just a little bit about so the reason why I wanted her to share what she does as a part-time coach is because we get it all the time, like, oh, I have a full-time job, I don't have time for this. And I totally understand that. I started this with 2 other jobs. So I started building this business with 2 other jobs, and what I did to fit that in was an hour out of my day. So what I would do, and I could never sit down, because I know some of y'all are probably thinking, I don't even have an hour of a day. Neither did I. Wedding planning was crazy. Managing a store was crazy. So what I would do is on my lunch break, I would, listen to some personal development, or I would send a message, answer messages from people that were interested in the programs. Or I'd break up my time. So in the morning, I'd wake up 30 minutes earlier and say, okay, I'm going to do 30 minutes of sending messages or posting about my journey, or following up with people that had shown interest in the past. And then I would do 15 minutes on my lunch break, and then 30 minutes once I got home from work. And yeah, I had to sacrifice Netflix, and I had to sacrifice watching my favorite shows, and that's just scrolling aimlessly on Facebook, because I know I've done that a bazillion times. I sacrificed some time with my boyfriend. If we were just sitting there around watching TV, I was answering messages. And I did that because I saw all these other coaches like getting so much success with this and living a life of freedom and being able to travel whenever they wanted and to be able to do whatever they wanted and make their own schedule. And I wanted that. I wanted that so bad. So I decided, once I saw the potential in this business, I was like, I want to be a full-time coach. Like, this is something that I've seen change the lives of my friends, and I want it for me. So I decided September of last year. So I haven't even been doing this a full year full-time yet. I went full-time this past September. One, because the store I was managing decided to close. So I was kind of out of a job, and I could have went and got another job somewhere else. But I decided, I saw that I could afford to stay at home and do this. And I just decided that this is what I wanted to do. And I was still wedding planning. And I don't know if y'all have ever planned a wedding or have helped people plan a wedding, but it's not all fun. It's stressful. It's, I don't know what the right word is. It's not all as bright and shiny as like when you hear a wedding planner. It's not like J-Lo, right? It's not. It's not that great. I loved my brides, and I loved doing it when I was doing it, but there was a lot that came with that. I was getting time taken away from me because my weekends were booked up. I couldn't plan vacations ahead of time because we might get a wedding. And I just saw the freedom that came with this opportunity, and that's why I decided to go full-time with it. But I didn't just start full-time, so I wanted to make sure that was clear. It took time building it, but it took me an hour out of my day every day to build it. Some people start out 20 minutes a day, and then they go up as they can. So I just wanted to share that and kind of just show you the difference between a part-time and a full-time. I have people that wouldn't even say that they're part-time. They're just like a hobby coach, and they just do it whenever they have someone that's interested. They order from them, and they put them in one of our challenge groups. So That's just what we do as coaches. I obviously do this full time, so I don't do this 9 to 5 because I make my own schedule. So there are days where I choose to take off of work. There are days where I choose to work for 3 hours and then go swimming with my friends, or go shopping, or go to the grocery, or go on a vacation during the week. I do work. There are days where I'm working 8 to 7 or 8 o'clock at night because I choose to, because I make my own schedule. So just so you know, that's a little bit about what we do as coaches. The next thing is finding your passion and purpose. I'm going to talk a little bit about this, and I'm going to actually talk the rest as far as this goes. But so as far as coaching goes, what we do during the day as a full-time coach, what I do is I invite people to my challenge groups, which are accountability groups. We host online. We host them through Facebook. Most of you have probably been in one of our accountability groups, so you know how they're ran. But it is it's become my passion. It's become, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm living my purpose because I get all these messages all the time. These are some of our challengers results. So like, you log into these groups and you see all these women changing and getting results, and they're messaging you saying, oh my God, thank you so much. And you're not doing it. You're not making them work out. You're just inspiring them to stay motivated, and you're helping hold them accountable. So you feel that small part of being that small part of their journey, and it's incredible to get. I love waking up every day to a message saying, thank you so much for helping me lose 10 pounds. Thank you so much for helping me not get winded when I'm playing with my kids. Thank you so much that I'm able to fit into my dress I want to wear for my 10-year high school reunion. It's so, so, so rewarding to get those messages. So that's just a little bit about why I chose to do this and why I'm passionate about it. But I know Ashley's super, super passionate about it as well. So I want her to share a little bit about challenge groups and how those work as well.
So challenge groups are a huge part of what we do. And as a coach, you don't have to run your own challenge groups. We have our team that runs challenge groups together as well. So you'll always have help with that. But the thing is that you're working on yourself. And when I tell you that you lose 10 pounds and you see it like these women here, when you lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, you feel amazing. And you want everyone around you to feel like that. I want that for you guys. Like Jessie said, like when you get messages, I got a message one time from someone that said that she was so excited because she was able to touch her toes again. Like, that's not something that you think about every day, but that's a huge feat for someone that can't do that. No pun intended. But I mean, it just helps you. It helps hold you accountable because you know if you go eat that cheeseburger at McDonald's, you've got 30, 40, 50 other women who are busting their ass, guys, to get the best results that they can so they can feel so much better about themselves. So it just makes you say, okay, well, maybe I don't need that cheeseburger from McDonald's. And it teaches you better habits. It teaches you how to eat, fruit instead of cake for dessert, or, just things like that. We teach you recipes. Like, we share ideas. So you're not just getting this from me and Jessie. You're getting this from several coaches in our group, several other challengers in this group. So we're always learning and we're always evolving with our challenge groups. And that's the best part about it, because we have all kinds of people that are constantly joining. So you're never alone in this.
All right, I'm going to talk about the perks of coaching and a little bit about how we earn, just so y'all know how that works. So first of all, how we earn is by helping our friends and family get started on their own journeys. You can earn team bonuses as you advance in rank. We earn like free prizes. They always give us something every month if we help enough people. They give us prizes, they give us t-shirts, hats, personal development books. They might give you a new or an older program. I know I got P90X and P90X2, I believe, for free just because I helped 5 people one month or 3 people one month. So you're constantly getting rewarded from Beachbody because they're so grateful that we are, we're coaching and changing lives. So it's an incredible, incredible experience. We also get free trips. So like I said earlier, I don't know if y'all heard me when I said the Beachbody cruise that I went on. So every year they do a Success Club trip, which is based off of how many lives we change in the year. And we get to go on an all expenses paid vacation for you and a guest. So I brought my boyfriend with me on a cruise, and we paid for nothing. It was a nice cruise. It was probably one of the nicest cruises I've ever been on. We went to the Bahamas and Jamaica. Everything was paid for. They actually gave me $1,000 to spend on the boat. So we paid for our alcohol. We paid for our excursions. We went hiking up the waterfalls, and we did like a little beach day thing, all-inclusive beach day thing in the Bahamas. And that was all paid for with the extra money that they gave me. I went to Cancun the year before as a coach's guest, which was really cool too. It was all at an all-inclusive resort in Cancun. And next year we're going to Punta Cana. I know Ashley's going with me as well, and I also am bringing one of my own coaches. So it's just an amazing experience because you get to work out live with the trainers. You get to meet all these other people that are doing the same thing that you're doing. And not all these people that go on these trips are full-time coaches. Like, I went on a trip and I wasn't even coaching for a full year yet. So I don't want you to think like, oh, that's for people that have like been coaching or people that are super successful. That's not the case. If you're helping people and changing people's lives, you can go on these trips too. You can earn extra income for your family. You can earn extra income to pay off debt. I am paying off my student loans, so I started with over 20K in debt, and I've gotten it down to 11, I believe is the last time I checked it. It was at 11. And it's just giving you this freedom, financial freedom. It gives you more time to spend with your family and your kids. So I know a lot of people might love their job, and that is perfectly fine. I don't want y'all to think we're like putting down anyone who doesn't want to quit their job. But I know a lot of people out there are miserable in their jobs. Or they might not be miserable, but they might not be making enough money to pay their bills. This is a great way to make that extra income. Okay, so that's just some perks. I could go on and on. I could literally talk to you all night about how amazing this opportunity is. But I do want to go over, Ashley's going to go over some common misconceptions with you, and then we'll talk about if it is something you're interested in, how to get started, and we'll open it up for a Q&A. So let's talk about some misconceptions that some people have.
So there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to Beachbody, and from my perspective, I think that's because of some of the other companies that are out there. I definitely won't be name dropping anybody, because I know different companies work for different people, but Beachbody is super straightforward with everything. So some of the common myths that we hear a lot is that nobody wants to join me. First off, guys, there are so many coaches already, but let me tell you, how many people do you know that need to lose weight, or that want to lose weight but can't, or that don't have good self-esteem, or, I can think of like 80 people off the top of my head. Everybody wants this. It's just that they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it by themselves, and they don't know that they can do it together with us. Trust me, everybody wants to join you. I'm afraid of what others will think of me. First off, you should totally stop thinking and stop caring what other people think about you. Jesse tells me this, they don't pay your bills. They don't walk in your shoes. Be you. Do what makes you happy. And so, again, like, just don't worry about what other people think. They may think whatever they want about you, but when you start losing weight and you start feeling better about yourself and you're happier just in general, they're going to be asking you what you're doing. So next is that you don't want to be salesy or pushy. First off, we are not salesy and we are not pushy. We are not trying to get you guys to just sign up so we can make money. That's not how we make commission. We want you guys to see results. We want you guys to feel, like I said, the way we do, because we've seen results and we know that this is what works for us, and we know that it can work for you. Let's see. I'm not at my goal weight. Perfect. You don't have to be at your goal weight to do this. Guys, when I started this, I was literally like 50 pounds overweight. I was not at my goal weight, and when I started sharing it with my close friends and family, they were like, I showed Jake pictures of like what I looked like a year ago compared to what I look like now, and he doesn't even believe it. Jake is my fiance, by the way, if you don't know that. So like, you don't have to be at your goal weight. It's almost better that you don't. That way you have an easier goal to almost, get to. And I'm not a fitness professional. So I will tell you guys, I am Size Live certified. However, I got certified like 2 months into joining coaching, which was a total like thing I never thought I'd see myself do. But you don't have to be a fitness professional. None of us are. You follow the programs, the fitness professionals, you watch them, they tell you exactly what to do. Trust me, Tony Horton tells me to get my butt down every single time I'm doing bear crawls. It's crazy. Do you want me to go over the rest of them, Jesse, or did you want to go ahead and
I can go over the rest if you want.
Okay.
One thing I do want to say about I don't want to be salesy, because that's the one I hear the most. Like, I don't want to push this on my friends. I don't want to be salesy. So if you go to a restaurant, or if you get your hair done and, your girl does your hair and you love it, like it came out awesome, you want to like share that with the world. You post about it on Facebook, or you tell your friend, hey girl, you definitely need to go see Whitney at Oaks Daisy. Like, she hooked me up. My hair looks bomb.com. Like, right? Or if you go to a restaurant and you love the restaurant or they have like the best salsa you've ever had in your life, you're going to post it on Facebook and say, oh my God, y'all have to go to Bubba Cactus. It has the bomb margaritas and amazing salsa. Like, you'll have to go there. It's the same thing. You're sharing a product that you love. You would just be making money from that, right? So we do it all the time. I know I do. I do it all the time. Outside of Beachbody, I talk about, if I read a book that I love, I talk about it. If I love a show and I want my friends to watch it, I tell them about it. So it's the exact same thing. You're not being salesy. You're not being pushy. We discourage that on our team. I do not encourage anyone to be posting salesy or spam messaging people. Like, that is not our thing. What we do is share our journey, and we share what's working for us, and that's all we do. And people, the products sell themselves. You don't have to sell the products. The products sell themselves because they work, and people see it, and they want that too. So that's one thing I wanted to touch on with not being salesy, because that's the number one, and that's what I was worried about. I didn't want to be salesy. That's why when I joined for the discount, I sat on this business for 2 months. I did nothing, because I was like, I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to be these salespeople. I don't want to reach out to my friends. I don't want, I just don't want them to think I'm like trying to make money off of them, because I wasn't, and I'm still not. I am not. I need to eat, so this is my full-time job. I need to pay my bills, right? But I don't do this for the money. And I don't do this to be salesy. I do this because I'm passionate about it, and I love this opportunity and this community. Another thing I hear a lot of is like, I don't have a lot of Facebook friends, or my friends on Facebook aren't going to want to join me. And we have team trainings that we put you in once you join our team. And we plug you into those team trainings that go over how to reach out to people that are your friends and family, or how to reach out to people that aren't your friends and family, people that, it's really crazy who joins you. I've had so many people that I never thought would join me, and I've had college professors message me. I've had my family my dad was not super supportive in the beginning. He made fun of me all the time. He still makes comments, but he made fun of me all the time. And now he drinks Shakeology every single day, and he posts about it. He makes his little posts about it. And it's crazy who will join you. So just know that there are people, like Ashley said, who want this and who need this in their life. I don't have time. I kind of covered that earlier. You put as much time into it as you want, and you get as much out of it as much time as you put into it, if that makes sense. So, if you're putting 30 minutes into it every single day, that momentum will build up. If you want to continue to build, obviously, the more time it will take you, or the more effort and time it will take you putting into it. I won't have enough support and training. So like Ashley and I have said from the beginning, this community is the biggest support system I have ever had. With my goals, not with just my physical goals, but with my business goals. If I'm struggling to hit a goal, or if I don't, if I'm having a bad day, or I'm bummed because I didn't hit a goal, or whatever, this community of people, like our team, backs you up no matter what. I'm here to help. Ashley's here to help. All of your upline, if you sign with another coach that's on our team, they're here to help you learn the ins and outs of this business any way that we can. And like I said, we have team trainings that we plug you into. We do team calls every Monday night. We do Zoom calls like this. Usually there's no slideshows. We're just talking, chatting, getting to know one another. And there's people spread out around the entire country. And I even have coaches in Canada. So we're spread out. And it's just the biggest support system that you can have. And then the biggest one that I get, and I love talking about this, and most people hate talking about this, but I love talking about this because it's so far from the truth. Is this one of those pyramid schemes? So I love when people tell me that, oh, that's a pyramid scheme. First of all, do you know what a pyramid scheme is? Because pyramid schemes are very illegal. Pyramid schemes are where you're not selling a product. You're just getting people to sign up and making money off of them. And that is not what Beachbody Coaching is. That's not how it works. A pyramid scheme, you can never outrank anyone above you, right? It's just like if you work a corporate job 9 to 5, you're never most likely going to make more money than your CEO, right? Probably not. Whereas this, I can make more money than my upline. I actually do make more money than my upline because my upline doesn't really coach. She's still a coach. She's there kind of for the discount, but I outrank her. I make more money than her. And it's just because I work the business more. It is not a pyramid scheme, y'all. We don't get money just from signing up a bunch of people. We get money from our income is a direct reflection of the lives we change every day. If I'm not changing lives, I'm not making money. And that is the honest truth. So we wanted to go over those because that's the biggest thing is I feel like a lot of people are so afraid to take this step because they're so unsure about it, or they're so afraid to take that leap of faith because they've heard horror stories from other network marketing companies. And I can tell you that we are very, very different. And it is changing my life, and I would love for it to change yours. So Ashley's going to tell you next steps on what you can do to get started if it is something you're interested in, and then we'll open the floor up for Q&A. Let me get to that slide. There we go.
All right, so to get started, basically you just have to connect with the coach who invited you here. That's going to be either Jesse, me, Elaine, Jessica. You know who your coach is. They invited you here. Then there's 2 different options when you sign up. You can either sign up and pay the sign up fee, or you can pick your challenge pack, which comes with your program, comes with your Shakeology, and your sign up fee is completely waived. This is definitely what we recommend to people, just because it gets you started with the Shakeology, it gets you started with the program. So when you start into the accountability groups, you have everything that you need and you're good to go. Let's see. So, sorry guys, I'm like spaced out. So there's no sign up fee whenever you buy your challenge pack, and you get added to the accountability group. And then you're also going to get a welcome email that comes with a link to the online team training page. Like Jesse said, if you want the training, if you want to, make money with this, you can definitely do more in the training. If you want to take it at your own pace, you can do that too. And then you get a one-on-one mentorship to reach your goals. First and foremost, we want you always working on yourself. That's what this business is about, so that then you can share that with other people. And then they can see that it's working for you. And then you can help those people achieve their goals, just like we're trying to help you achieve yours. Did I finish all that? Yeah.
That's it. I also forgot to mention this earlier. We do get 25% off of all of our products and programs. So if you are here just wanting a discount on Shakeology, you do save about $25 to $30 depending on where you live and how much your taxes and how much your shipping is. You save about $25 to $30 a month, even after the coach monthly fee. So there's a $15.95 fee you pay every month that keeps up your discounts, that keeps up your website. So when you sign up as a coach, you get a website that people can order from you, that keeps up overhead costs, that keeps up all of that stuff. And that keeps up your discount. So no matter what, if you're a business coach, if you are just here for the discount, you pay that $15 fee. But even with that $15 fee, you would save $25 to $30 on Shakeology every single month. So if it's something you're going to continue with, you might as well sign up, right? as far as the discount goes. I'm going to stop sharing my computer screen with y'all, and we're going to open the floor to questions if y'all have any. So give me a second so I can stop my screen share. Okay. If you have, let me check chat and see if anyone had questions. Okay, no. Okay, yeah. So no one really asked any questions, but if anyone has questions, feel free to unmute yourself, or like raise your hand or something. I don't know. That way we can have you get your questions answered if y'all have any. Or does any coaches want to say anything? Amber, Elaine, Jessica, Christy, Ashley, anyone?
I'll say some stuff. I mean, that y'all pretty much covered. But what coaching has done for me is it's literally been like the number one form of accountability. Like Jessie and I had been best friends since like kindergarten. And she first started coaching, and then she was like on my butt for months and months saying like, Elaine, do this. Because before Jessie started coaching, I was doing Insanity, which is Beachbody. And then I'd try to make her do it with me, but she wouldn't. But I mean, I was just like, I would refuse. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. Like, this sounds stupid. I'm not doing it. I finally gave in though. And at first I like kind of worked the business. Like I'm a teacher. So I started over last summer. I like kind of started working the business a little bit, but kind of just like people who came to me. But even with the fact that like I put it out there, even the slightest bit that I was a coach, I mean, it's like, because now it's like, well, I can't not work out because everybody knows I'm a coach. So then like, I just look like a quitter or something, you know what I mean? If I don't work out, or if I start gaining all this weight back, like people are going to be like, wait, I thought she was a coach. What the hell is she doing? So even if you like aren't wanting to like make this a full-time job or anything, the accountability is just like crazy insane with coaching. And like Jessie and Ashley were saying, if you don't want to post about it, like go to the team page and be like, guys, I don't want to work out. And then we'll all like get on your butt about it and you'll get your workout done. So that's my thing. Even if you have no interest in the business, like the accountability is enough to everybody in the world should do it.
I agree. Does anyone have anything else that they want to say coach-wise? Any coaches want to say anything before we open it up for questions? No? Okay. Does anyone have questions? Those who aren't a coach, or if you are a coach and you have a question, feel free to ask. Anyone? Michelle? Anyone? No one has questions? You have to have questions, right? I feel like y'all do. Just don't ask. No? Jeanette, do you have any questions? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, well, if you don't have any questions, that's the first. I've never had like no one have questions. Hopefully that doesn't mean that we didn't explain everything well enough. I hope we explained everything okay. If you do have questions, like if you are just kind of intimidated to ask, or if you just think of something maybe after we get off the call, and you have a question, just feel free to post in the little event page that we have going on, or reach out to whoever invited you here. You know, if they invited you, they should probably, or they will know the answer to whatever questions you have. So thank you so much for getting on, y'all. We really appreciate it. I know it's almost 9 or 10, depending on where you're at. So we'll let you go. But if y'all have questions or anything, just let us know. And we hope you decide to join us, because like we've said this entire time, I don't know if you can like hear, I like try not to be super like excited and passionate, because I feel like that was kind of scary, but I am. Like, this is what I'm passionate about, and I love this coaching opportunity, and I love when new people join, because I just know how much it's changed my life, and I know how much it's changed Ashley's life and Elaine's life, and I know how much it can change your life. So that's why we're so passionate, and that's why we wanted to share with you. So if you have questions, let us know. I'm going to stop recording, but I'm gonna put this on YouTube. So if you want to go back and like re-listen, if you were taking notes, or you know, kind of like, oh, what did she say about that? Like, and go back and listen to it. You're more than welcome to. I'll post it in our link. I'll post the link in our event page, and your coaches will have access to it as well, so they can share it with you. So if no one has questions, then I'll let y'all go. Nothing? All right, then. Well, I hope you have a
Bye,
good night.
everybody.
Thank you so much. We'll talk later. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys. Thanks for joining.